The city never notices the quiet heroes. It only remembers the explosions, the gods, the men in iron. But somewhere between alleyway shadows and ancient magic, a teenage girl is chosen without asking. Fate wraps her in silk and blood, whispers a destiny older than Spider-Man himself, and dares her to survive it. This is not a story about being bitten. This is a story about being claimed. This is the rise of Araña. Welcome back to Logan's Comics. This is where Marvel stories stop being history lessons and start feeling like lived memories. Today's story belongs to a hero who never wanted the mask, never asked for the power, and never believed she deserved either. Araña is not born from accident or science. She is born from sacrifice and secrecy. In a universe overflowing with spider heroes, Anya Corazon stands apart. Her journey is quieter, darker, and far more personal. She walks the line between ancient myth and modern heroism, between destiny and choice. And while the world debates who deserves the spider symbol, Anya fights simply to keep her humanity intact. This is her story told not as a list of issues, but as a life unfolding panel by panel. Anya Corazon is just a girl trying to survive New York City. She is a student, a daughter, a nobody, no spider bite, no lab accident, just a wrong place at the worst possible time. She stumbles into a battle she does not understand. Two ancient factions clash in the streets, the Spider Society and the Sisterhood of the Wasp. Their war is older than memory, tied to mystical spider totems that exist beyond science. Anya is collateral damage, a child caught between gods. When the dust settles, she should be dead. Instead, the Spider Society makes a decision that will haunt them forever. To save her life, they bind her to the spider totem. Not temporarily, not gently, permanently. Anya awakens changed, her body stronger, her senses sharper, and beneath her skin something else waits. A living spider armor forged of mystical energy, sleeping until fear or danger calls it forth. But power does not come with understanding. She is terrified, she does not feel chosen. She feels stolen from, her life is no longer hers, and the people who altered her offer no comfort. Only responsibility, only silence. This is the cruelty of Araña's origin. She is not inspired by heroism. She is drafted into it. At first, Anya resists everything the mask represents. She fights because she has to, not because she believes in it. Every patrol feels like borrowed time. Every victory feels undeserved. Her early battles are clumsy, desperate, fueled by fear rather than confidence. When the spider armor manifests, it does so violently, wrapping her in a faceless shell. It protects her, but it also isolates her. She feels less human every time it appears. The Spider Society watches from the shadows, manipulating events, shaping her path without consent. Anya's anger grows. She begins to question whether destiny is just another word for control. Then comes loss. Friends are hurt. Innocents suffer. Anya realizes that running from her role does not erase it. It only leaves others to pay the price. Her transformation is not explosive. It is gradual and painful. She learns restraint. She learns empathy. She learns that being a hero is not about perfection, but about showing up even when terrified. The moment she truly becomes Araña is not marked by triumph, but by choice. She stops fighting her fate and starts redefining it. She may be bound to the spider, but she decides what kind of hero that spider represents. The war between the Spider Society and the Sisterhood of the Wasp is Anya's first crucible. This is not a battle of fists, but ideologies. The Spider Society believes destiny must be enforced. The Sisterhood believes it must be destroyed. Anya stands in the middle, pulled apart by forces that see her as a symbol rather than a person. In these confrontations, the city becomes a battlefield of shadows and secrets. Magic collides with modern life. Anya fights assassins who move like ghosts and monsters who speak in prophecy. Each encounter strips away another layer of her innocence. Then comes her time alongside the young Avengers. Surrounded by other young heroes carrying impossible expectations, Anya begins to understand that she is not alone in her fear. Here, among peers, she learns teamwork, trust, and the cost of leadership. But even here, she feels different. Her powers are not flashy. Her origin is not celebrated. She struggles with imposter syndrome, questioning whether she truly belongs among heroes chosen by legacy or brilliance. Her evolution into Spider-Girl marks a turning point. The name is not just branding, it is ownership. By embracing the spider identity publicly, Anya steps out of the shadows of secret societies and into the broader Marvel universe. This choice draws her into conflicts that test her resolve. Street-level crime reminds her why she fights. Cosmic spider mythology reminds her how small she truly is. And somewhere between those extremes, Anya carves her place. In darker arcs, Anya confronts the consequences of power she does not fully control. The spider armor reacts to trauma, fear, rage. It becomes both shield and mirror, reflecting the emotions she tries to bury. These moments force her to confront the truth that heroism without self-understanding can become monstrous. Araña is defined by contradiction. She is powerful yet uncertain, brave yet afraid, bound by destiny yet desperate for autonomy. Her abilities mirror this tension. Superhuman strength and agility give her the tools to fight, but the spider armor represents her greatest fear. It protects her life while threatening her identity. She is motivated not by glory, but by guilt and responsibility. Anya fears becoming a weapon for others, fears losing control, fears that the spider within her will one day consume the girl she used to be. What makes her compelling is her empathy. She notices the forgotten, the overlooked, the people caught in battles they never chose, because she was one of them. Araña's greatest strength is not her power, but her refusal to let destiny erase her humanity. Araña matters because she expands what a spider hero can be. She is not science gone wrong. She is myth made uncomfortable. She represents a shift in Marvel storytelling toward identity, consent, and legacy. As a Latina hero, Anya adds representation without reducing her to it. Her culture informs her worldview subtly, authentically, without becoming her sole defining trait. Within the spider legacy, she bridges eras. She connects ancient mysticism to modern heroism. She reminds the Marvel universe that power does not always come from accidents or ambition. Sometimes it comes from survival. Her story resonates with anyone who has ever felt chosen without permission. Araña does not swing above skyscrapers chasing applause. She walks the streets carrying a destiny she never wanted and a responsibility she refuses to abandon. In a universe obsessed with chosen ones, her power lies in choice, in standing up again, in staying human when the mask threatens to take everything. And somewhere in the quiet corners of Marvel history, a spider watches, waiting, remembering the girl who proved that even fate can be challenged. This is Logan's Comics, and this is Araña.